You're listening to KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine.
The opinions and views expressed in this program do not reflect those of KUCI, its management, or the UC Board of Regents. To find out more about this talk show or other talk shows broadcasting on KUCI, log on to our website at kuci.org or check out the latest program guide.
This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at A Noise Within for their presentation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Deborah Strang. I'm here at A Noise Within in the production of A Christmas Carol playing Christmas Past. I've been doing the show for 6 years now at A Noise Within, and I've actually been here at A Noise Within for the past 26 years.
What's your take on that character?
You know, in a way, I feel like she's all the different women in his life. In a way, she's in his past as his sister Fan. She's Belle, who is the woman that he was in love with when he was younger. And so when she takes him back, in a way, I become all those other women too and remind him of who he used to be. So I'm very invested in reforming him.
I love your performance. I thought it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Question. People are just going to ask me this. Why should they come to see A Christmas Carol in the theater opposed to watching for free on YouTube?
Oh, I think they should do all of the above. It's a wonderful story, and I don't think you can see it or hear it too often. I think what's really special about this is that every single word in the play is right out of the novel, and the novel is one of the greatest stories ever written by Charles Dickens. So they're getting the literary edge, but they're also getting this beautiful journey of a man who has gotten away from his better self, and it's his journey back to that self. I think kids love it. You can see how many children we have here who just loved all the ghosts. They especially like my character because they have this beautiful dress, and it's good for the grown-ups too. They come back. A lot of people come back year after year to see it again. It has original music. It was adapted totally by A Noise Within, done by a group of actors who have worked together at A Noise Within for many, many years now. So I think it's a special production.
Actually, I was thinking about the question too a lot because I've seen A Christmas Carol a lot. You know, before the old Scrooge would have watched this on YouTube. The new Scrooge after this, he would have went to the theater and been with people.
Yeah, I think so. I think he would have been wanting to be with people. There's something about a whole group of people together in a room having that group experience that I think makes it really, really special.
I agree with you, and I enjoyed the performance a lot. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thanks so much for having us.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
And I'm Steve Weingartner here at A Noise Within Theater Company doing a Christmas Carol, Christmas present. Well, I've been working with this company for about 25 years, actually. I did the second show with them, Coriolanus, so it's like family to me. And doing Christmas Carol is an extension of that. It's great fun, a joyful experience, and I love doing it.
And which character you play again?
I am Christmas Present. I mean, he is a cross between Santa Claus and a pagan god. So I'm the spirit of bounty, the spirit of presents. So there's a lot of joy involved and a little reprimanding, but for the most part, it's good fun.
I know some of my viewers are going to be coming up with this question. Why should they watch A Christmas Carol in the theater when they can see it free on YouTube?
I think that this experience, a live theater experience, is far more not only intense, but there's a connection that you make with the audience in a personal level that you don't get watching YouTube or on the internet. This is it's an ancient art form that we do here, and there's something communal about it that I think is very valuable nowadays, especially that people get connected and connect to us on the stage. We connect to the audience, and it's almost like a religious experience, I think. So, yeah.
I agree with you. I think human beings are designed to be. I mean, why even go to church? You could just pray to God in a closet,
sure.
But you got to be with people.
To be with other people.
Yeah, and Christmas times with family, with people. I mean, why don't people just spend it alone? No, you just, for some strange reason, like, the character said, charity is my business. So actually, is it people is my business?
People is my business, And Scrooge says to him, "You're always a good man of business." But yes, he turns it around and says, "My business was people. My business was, loving other people, being with other people, and that's the most important thing about life. Not making money or being successful, but life. Loving people." So that's what this play is about, and it's got a happy ending.
Well, I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed your performance.
Oh,
also.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Jeremy Rabb. I play Marley in our production of A Christmas Carol at A Noise Within. I've been a resident artist here for a few years, done many shows, and this is one of my favorites. This is my second year playing the role.
And which character do you play again?
I play Marley, the ghost of Marley. I also play a few other roles, Fezziwig and Old Joe. But Marley's the one you're going to remember because he's very frightening and very, very striking.
What's your take on Marley?
I think he's a wonderful character to play. He's clearly struggling and having such, an eternity of wandering, full of regret, and yet he has the desire to help his friend, to go back and help Scrooge become something better than he is. And it's really a wonderful story. He sort of finds redemption through helping his friend, which I think is beautiful.
Some of my viewers are going to come up with this question. Why should they come to a theater and see A Christmas Carol when they can just see it for free on YouTube?
Yes, they certainly could, but seeing a live performance of a play like this is 1,000 times more powerful and affecting. To be sharing the space with 200 other people and feeling the energy of actors bringing this play to life in front of your eyes in an incredibly striking way is really unsurpassed. The visuals are incredible. Our director, Julie Rodriguez-Elliott, and Jeff Elliott, what they've done in terms of bringing this to life, you have to see it to believe it. The music, the visuals, the set, the costumes, the acting, it's just such a full body and full soul experience for an audience that really you need to see live in order to really understand.
I remember in college, while I was taking my philosophy classes, they told me something like, if you believe in something, it exists, I believe, therefore I am. Mm-hmm. And, that applies for things like love. If you believe in love, there's love. If you don't believe in love, then there is no love. Well, also, if you believe in Christmas, then there is a Christmas. If you don't believe in Christmas, there isn't a Christmas. And that's kind of like what the story is. You will get out of this what you put into it. If you want to be happy, if you want to be joyful or something like that, you will be happy and joyful after you see this.
Absolutely. No, that's true, so true, especially for this story, because Scrooge in the beginning, he chooses to be this isolated, unhappy person. It's his choice. It's no other reason, despite everything around him and the joy that he could experience. But it's not until he decides, I want to own this. I have the ability to make myself happy and find love and find forgiveness and find redemption, that no one can do that for you. If you don't want it for yourself, it's not going to happen. And I think this story illustrates what you're talking about quite beautifully.
Yeah. Plus also, I like what your character said is, I built a chain on Earth, link by link. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, this is your life. Your decisions will make this chain, whether you say, I'm not going to spend any time with Christmas. I don't believe in Christmas. That decision is a chain that will build some kind of habit and it'll form your personality or something, to the point where you can't change anymore. It's like, I can't go to the theater because I don't know how. I've never been. I just don't want to go. And when it's like, do you want to be happy? Well, I don't know how to be. You know what I mean? It's like, this is your life. You're going to build a chain one way or another.
That's exactly right. Your life is your actions, what you do, what the choices you make. We're faced with choices on a daily basis, and we don't take them seriously. We think, oh, well, maybe tomorrow I'll figure this out, or it doesn't matter, and down the road. And then, as years go by, you realize, I should have appreciated that opportunity more. And when you have in your life love and community and that feeling of belonging, you appreciate how wonderful it is and how, again, you need to bring this to your life yourself. Otherwise, you will be lost in the chains of selfishness or greed or, being oblivious to other people around you and their wants and their needs, and it'll really feel like a chain around your heart. So in order to, prevent that from happening, you've got to, take the reins and bring out love in yourself and in others, for sure.
Well, I love the performance. I loved your performance in it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being on the show, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Megan Farber. I am an actor at A Noise Within and a teaching artist here as well, and I've been working with the company in all capacities, from backstage to all the elements, since 2012.
Great. And which character did you play?
I was in the ensemble, so I played in a variety of miscellaneous characters.
If my viewers decide to come and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
What should they expect to see? They should expect to see a show about the forgiveness and love of mankind, and just a true story about Christmas and the love of men and humans toward each other.
I love the performance. I thought it was fantastic. Obviously very professional, very elegant. I love your costume and all the production values. You know what really struck me in this show was actually Scrooge's nephew. When he kept saying, I always invite my uncle to come here. He always says no, but I always do it anyway. And, that reminds me a lot about me, because, in my theater show, I always tell my people these fantastic shows are coming. I wish they're coming. A lot of them don't come. I always do this. I always invite them. I always tell them that. You know why I do that? For the same reason Scrooge's nephew does this. It's because I feel sorry for them. They're really missing out. This is a wonderful experience.
Yeah, I agree. I think I think with the change of of all of his life experiences and seeing all the things that have happened that have changed him, and I think all of us, could use that kind of awakening, to see what more we can do with our family, with people we love and people we don't know, we want to get to know.
Yeah, I think it actually makes you more human. Humanities, art and all that. It just brings more of a Christmas spirit about it. I mean, it feels more like Christmas when you do things like this.
Oh, absolutely, it totally is. And it's not just about Christmas, just about Christmas trees. It's about humans, and it's just about the story of love and about family and about just caring for one another. And I think I can go across all different, any religion, any holiday, any sort of thing, but especially relevant toward Christmas. And it's the spirit of giving, which is really cool and a really great thing and honor to be a part of.
Once again, I really loved your performance tonight. I loved your performance also.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care.
Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol will be playing at A Noise Within from December 1st to the 23rd. For more information, go to www.anoisewithin.org. This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Gray Studios for the GGC production of Antony and Cleopatra.
Hi, my name's Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
I'm Lucy Walsh. I have been with Gloria Gifford for all our Shakespeare productions that we've done that you've been to, and I'm working in television and film and theater, and I'm a classical musician as well, singer, which was great to have the music in this show. So, we're all multi-talented here. A lot of talent flying around.
Great, and which character do you play tonight?
I played Cleopatra tonight.
What's your take on Cleopatra?
Cleopatra is the most wondered about female character in all of history. Nobody really knows what she was like. We suspect that history kind of rewrote her because of the Romans conquering Egypt and, writing about who she was. And so there's many, many layers to her. There's the ruler, there's the fierce, dangerous, queen, there's the mother, there's the lover, there's the vulnerable woman. And so we're at the beginning of figuring her out, I feel like. It's been quite a journey in our rehearsals.
That performance is fantastic. I've seen Antony and Cleopatra done several times by professional Shakespearean actors from large companies. That's got to be one of the best I've ever seen, your rendition of it. I thought I've never seen someone who played it so central, yet also so commanding, so authoritative.
Yeah, she was both, but I think the hook to Cleopatra is her love for Antony. It was a real, true love. It was an amazing love, and that is the hook to that character. She would give just everything up for this man, and when he's gone, she has no reason to live either. It's really like a Romeo and Juliet in that way, and so yes, she's fierce and she's dangerous and all that, but I think at the core of her is that love for Antony.
Yeah, I sense that too, because there was so much chemistry between the two, and a lot of people, they just don't play it correctly.
Well, Gloria, our director, has done all of that. She's put in all the sex, all the the intimate moments, the love that exists between them. Because you're right, that is like the hook of the play, and that's the story. And so Gloria has taken so much time to direct all that. It's all very, very specifically done. Gloria's put so much work into that.
Yes, but you're being modest too. I mean, you just captured the character.
Well,
the very way you're dressing, the way you're posing. I was even looking at your face as your expression, the love you're communicating. It was just wonderful. Your performance just blew me away.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And it's my birthday today, so I got to say the line, "It's my birthday," which was so great. It was fun. You believe it was really written in the Shakespeare? What are the chances of that?
Once again, I thought this was fantastic. The performance as a whole, I love the scenery, I love the costumes, I love the sound and the lighting. It was very well professionally done. I definitely recommend all my viewers come by and see this. This is one, like I said, one of the most entertaining Antony and Cleopatra's I ever saw, and it's very new also because of the music you place in, and also the emotion you put in. The acting alone was worth it. They should just come for that.
Yeah, and the music and the lighting, like you're saying, and Gloria put all that in, spent so much time on it, and so when you see it, it looks like so put together, right? Like above anything you've seen before, and it's because she really takes the time to go through every single detail. And you'll have to come back because there's 5 women playing Cleopatra. There's a whole handful of us, and the men as well. There's 3 Antonys. So you'll have, all these different duos, and it'll be exciting for you. There will never be the same show.
Okay, but you're still my favorite. Thank you very much for being on the show. I loved your performance.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with Danny Siegel. I'm from New York, and I've been studying in Los Angeles the last 2.5 years at the Gloria Gifford Conservatory. This is my 3rd Shakespeare production with the GGC. It's my 5th play with the GGC, and I'm very excited. I had a fantastic time playing Antony tonight in Antony and Cleopatra with music.
I love this performance. I thought it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, first of all, I've seen Antony and Cleopatra several times, so maybe it's starting to become old hat to me, but this was very fresh. The music actually made it fresh. Plus your acting. You guys acting, you won't be taking a backseat to anybody. Your acting was fantastic.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah, well, our director, Gloria, she had this great idea last year to present Shakespeare with music. It's more palatable for the audience. It helps them understand it. It moves the play along, and it's fun. It's just fun. It makes Shakespeare even more fun than Shakespeare. If you love Shakespeare, then you already are getting the information, and if you don't care for Shakespeare, now you're going to love Shakespeare.
Well, actually, the performance, I would actually say it should have been called Cleopatra and Antony, because actually it's a very strong female role there.
It is. It's one of the, there are many female roles that you can say by name. Nina from The Seagull and Blanche from Streetcar. But Cleopatra speaks for itself. You don't have to say from ... It's Cleopatra. And you're a very smart man, putting the woman first. If it were up to me, I'd probably do the same thing.
Well, I love the performance. First of all, as a couple, you, Antony and Cleopatra, I've never seen a couple this sensual before. Very attractive couple too. It's very, very engaging. It was just a very, how should I put it? Very emotional, very sensual, very earthy kind of play.
We were trained to, earthy is an excellent adjective there. We were trained to make it adult and tender. But she is a queen and he is a king. He is one of the 3 emperors of most of the conquered world at that point in history. They were 2 magnanimous personalities who came together. So both of them had very, prestigious pedigrees behind them. They were both very powerful people. And this is the same writer of Romeo and Juliet, which has all that love and tenderness of youth. But these are adults. Antony and Cleopatra have loved before they met each other. And when they met each other, that was the end of it. So we were directed to show all of that and to put all of that onto the stage. And it was a fantastic blast researching all of that.
Once again, I love your performance in there.
Thank you.
I love the acting. I love the scenery. I love the costumes. I love the sound. I even love the lighting in this.
Yeah, we went to many lengths. Gloria, our director, Gloria Gifford, she spares no expense. Like, she gets top of the line lighting people. She hired Bob Korff, who is famous Broadway legend and a famous vocal coach here in Los Angeles. We hired him to work with us for our songs, for our speeches. So, when you want to win, you work with experts, and that's what we have done.
Once again, I love the performance. This is probably one of the most entertaining versions of Anthony and Cleopatra I've ever seen, and I love your performance also.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you came. And we'll see you next time.
Right. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asher Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
George Benedict. I was born in LA to an entertainment industry family. I've been living in LA for the last 10 years pursuing acting. This is my third Shakespeare play with Gloria at the Gloria Gifford Conservatory. I'm playing the role of Caesar this time, which has been a lot of fun to work on and a monumental undertaking.
What's your take on Caesar?
Well, if you know your Roman history, which I didn't before this, but I had to learn it, at that point there were three men that essentially ran Rome. One being Caesar, the other being Mark Antony, and the third being Lepidus. And each one of them had their own flaw. Caesar's flaw is his intellect. He stays in his head and he makes calculated decisions. And so that was kind of my thought process going into it. He gets mad because things aren't going logically, not the way that he thinks they should for the betterment of Rome.
I love this performance. I loved your performance also. I love the costumes in it. For those who had overstated costumes, I love that. The understated actually made it matter also. I love the sets, I love the lighting, and I love the sound also. It's all very professionally done.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Gloria, our director, Gloria Gifford, she works a lot with the costumes. We spend, really days trying different things. Does this work? Does that work? Adding pieces, taking pieces out. And she's very visual, so she spends a lot of time on the set too, making sure that it looks nice and finding a way to use it inventively, because it's hard in a smaller theater to pull off such a grand play where you have to be in Egypt and then Rome and then Egypt. So yeah, thank you very much.
Also like the fact that you guys added music to it, because again, Shakespeare, I've seen this done before, where you do music in some movies.
Thank you.
I also see where basically it kind of accented the emotions where you had to, but you guys are really starting to come to your own. Your acting was so well done that it actually pushed down the songs to the side, and it said, okay, those songs are there, but your acting, it really came out. It was really good.
Thank you, and that's very smart that you noticed that, because the concept for adding the music to the show is that a lot of times when people go see Shakespeare today, it's hard for them to understand what the actors are saying because it's in an antiquated language. So we thought, instead of some of these big monologues that people are only going to understand in maybe a sentence here and a sentence there, we'll take the Royal Shakespeare Company cut of the play and just replace a couple little speeches with songs that have the same feeling and allow the actors to emote the feeling of what's going on, which allows the audience to go along with the story of the play, hopefully more seamlessly. So it's smart that you picked that up.
Once again, I really love the performance. I loved your performance. This is actually one of the best performances of Anthony and Cleopatra that I've seen before. Maybe because I've seen it so often that it's kind of like old hat.
Okay.
This was fresh, and I really like your take on Caesar.
Oh man, that's so nice of you to say. We always appreciate you having here. Thanks for coming.
All right, thank you once again for being on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Antony and Cleopatra will be playing at Grace Studios from December 1st to the 30th. For more information, go to www.gloriagiffordconservatory.com.